YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Spencer, and I'm back with another video, man. As always, for those who don't know me, my name is Spencer Sanders, owner and creator of luxury streetwear brand Arrival Worldwide, and I'm also a lifestyle consultant and stylist for a handful of professional athletes and famous artists. So yeah, let's get right to the video. I had a comment that asked me to discuss and talk about Pakistan manufacturing versus China manufacturing. So I'm here today to tell you the differences, the pros and cons of each, and it's coming straight from experience, as I have used Pakistan for my first 3.5 years of being a company to now using straight China and local manufacturing. So I don't use Pakistan anymore, but at one point Pakistan was my bread and butter. So let's get right into it. If you have a brand that's kind of known, what I mean by kind of known, or like if it's circulating within a TikTok and Instagram community to the point you have manufacturers DMing you and tagging you and non-stop stuff, like they don't stop. If you're at this point, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not at this point, you basically going to get to a point where Pakistan manufacturers, they find your Instagram and they DM you and spam you to death, like to death. So trying to find a Pakistan manufacturer is the easiest thing to do in the world. The only thing is you got to find out how credible they are, if they're trying to scam you, their quality. Is so much stuff that you got to do. But back when I first started using Pakistan in 2018, the quality wasn't good. It was good during the time because that's all I knew. But as I started to learn more fabrics and learn more different GSMs and all the all the good stuff that people make videos about, I started to realize that Pakistan was not really it. However, during the time, it was super helpful because it was price efficient and fast. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where you're going to get your two bang for your bucks in Pakistan, man. It's fast, like fast. I mean, 2 weeks. Like if it's something simple cut like sweatpants, hoodies, or t-shirts, and it's like 2-3 color designs, they're gonna knock that out. No faking. They're gonna knock that out in 2 weeks, if that. And then the price point gonna be efficient too. You might spend like $8 for a graphic t-shirt that got like 3 colors on the back, 1 color on the front. That's a good price point for it to come packaged. But they don't do the custom packaging. They probably do it now, but back when I was using it, they didn't use the custom packaging with your custom woven label already put in there, and it's presentable. So you get all of that for $8. So I feel like that's a steal. You know what I'm saying? If you're a new brand, don't let this internet confuse you, think you gotta hop out the gates with Louis Vuitton quality. You don't gotta do that. I'm sorry, like I didn't start like that. People that really do it don't start like that. Virgil Abloh didn't start like that. You feel me? You gotta look at some of the greats. Like people are taking advice from TikTokers who jumped into clothes because it was hot. Like don't take advice from them. They don't know nothing. They just know what's trending and how to persuade people to get views to make more money on the internet. You see what I'm saying? They really don't know nothing. But to get back to the point, start with Pakistan. If you low on funds, if you're not really sure how well you're gonna sell, if you just jumping into the clothes, to try to just to test the waters and see if this is something you want to do, go Pakistan, because you're gonna save a lot of money and it's gonna speed up your process. I know a lot of people jump in clothes and they try to just see, like, all right, let me just hop in clothes and just see if this is something that I want to do. And if it don't go right for them, now they thousands down the drain trying to go straight China. You see what I'm saying? So go Pakistan. I promote Pakistan because it's a part of the process. People try to use the internet to skip steps and speed the process. There's no way around the process. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the bumps that come with driving on that road. You feel me? So yeah, those are two pros. A con about Pakistan, which I realized once I started working with China, is that I had to pay all of my stuff with my hard-earned cash. Like everything with Pakistan, you got to pay out-of-pocket cash. Money, you got to MoneyGram it, or they got a bunch of ways you can send the money, but you can't use a business account, so all the money had to come out of your personal account. So that was the thing, because I had to transfer funds from my business to my personal to send money, and then I couldn't use credit cards or things like Klarna, Affirm, Buy Now Pay Later. They don't have none of those things with Pakistan. So if you one of them people who want to get stuff rolling and take advantage of your credit, or the buy now pay later, or the split payments over time, then China is the place for you, man. Alibaba is the place for you. I love how they got all them resources to help you with payments. That's the biggest pro with China with me, and I'm speaking for the people like us who don't have endless endorsements and 3 investors to where we can go and ice 50, 60,000 plus on product. I'm doing 40,000 a month now on product now, but before this, thank goodness that I was able to find China and know that I can break these payments down to 4 payments. Okay, I can break it down to 10 payments if I want to. You see what I'm saying? That's the upside with that. Another upside with China is the quality, man. The quality is chef's kiss, man. The quality is top tier. I can't lie, especially if you once you find the right manufacturer with China, your quality is gonna be on point. So you wanna, either with Pakistan or China, you wanna build the relationship with your personal salesperson, your spokesperson with your manufacturer. That's what I did. In Pakistan, we was on bro terms. You feel me? Brody, good morning. Brody, I'm about to send that paper over in a minute. We was on them type terms. You see what I'm saying? However, with China, we also on them type terms too. I'm dealing with a lady now, so now it's a little bit more polite, but we still on them terms like, bet I got you when I wake up, or bet send me them pictures, I'm gonna check it out when I get back, or bet let me send a sample in, I'm gonna measure the width of it, just like I let you know if I like it all the way. You feel me? You want to have a communication with your manufacturer. I will say that China manufacturers are better with communicating. Pakistan, they skip steps. They don't give a F. You hear me? They do not care. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's one thing. They do not care. Like if you say I want a t-shirt and they say, okay, you got measurements? No, but I kind of want it to look like this. They say, okay, bet I got you. And that's it. They don't discuss it with you or nothing. As if China, if you want to, like something, let's say you want a boxy crop fit tee and you don't got the measurements for it, but you send a picture like this, how I want it to fit. They gonna help you. They gonna send you a bunch of stuff in. They gonna say, get you a measuring tape, measure this out, see if you like this, see if you like that. Like they gonna make sure you get what you pay for it. China don't want to make no mistakes. You see what I'm saying? China don't want to make not one mistake to where you gotta try to ask for some money back or do this. They not, because your cards is tied to it. So now you can go and file a claim with your bank if you want to. But Pakistan, you can't do that. Once that money's sent through MoneyGram, it's gone. So they really don't care. So you really got to be careful when trying to figure out which Pakistan manufacturer you want to work with. Now, as far as quality-wise, China is evidently better quality. It's been like that for years. But I recently just watched a video of a dude, he used Pakistan, and it is pretty good quality. So, you know, Pakistan, one thing I noticed about Pakistan over the years, they did get better each year every time I worked with them. You see what I'm saying? Like prints got better. Like their screen print used to be so bad, quality screen print, and I spazzed about it, and it got better. And then they got French Terry out of nowhere, but just for certain colors like black, gray, like standard colors. You couldn't get like no red French Terry hoodie. It would have to be black. You see what I'm saying? So they get better over the years. So it could be extremely better at this point right now, but quality wise, always gonna be China. They ask if you want custom packaging, you can get the custom poly bags, woven labels, hang tags. You can even get down to the inside seam. If you want the inside seam to have your branding in it, you can do that. For example, this is one of my hats I made with China. You can see it got my branding down to the seam. You hear me? Down to the seam. Pakistan would have butchered that. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Pakistan would have butchered that. But yeah, so to wrap it all up, I would say if you knew when you starting off, go Pakistan if you want to speed your process up a little bit, save a little bit more pay, and just to test the waters. Sometimes Pakistan good to just test the waters, but be sure you being smart with your manufacturer, man. It is a lot of scammers in Pakistan as well. So when you find a manufacturer, make sure you tell them, like, for your first order, don't pay nothing more than 50% up front. Really 25%. If you can walk them down and break it down to 4 payments, do that for sure. When you start the order, 25%. 25% when he show proof of like your screens, your fabrics, and all of that. 25% more when he showed that the stuff is actually done printing. So when it's done printing, that means they gotta finish sewing it, because they print first, then they sew. So when it's finished sewing it, and then the other 25% when it's time to ship. You see what I'm saying? So that way you paying each step of the way. So you're not just paying him and he can just take the money and run. You see what I'm saying? You really gotta be, you gotta have your, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your senses on when you're dealing with Pakistan. It's like dealing with somebody in the streets. You feel me? Like they could do good business, they could do bad business. But to prevent that, you're gonna just walk down the payments. So like, you want the rest of this money? Do the work right. You feel me? So yeah, man, that's the truth. That's the truth behind Pakistan versus China. I'm pro Pakistan if you can find the right manufacturer and the situation works in your favor. You feel me? And I'm pro China all the way. If you at a point at China though, let me also squeeze this in real quick. You gotta plan ahead. You gotta plan ahead. Pakistan, you could come up with an idea, send it to them. You can have that idea out in 3 weeks. You feel me? You come up with an idea though, you send it to China. You not seeing that idea come to life for 8 weeks minimum. Like minimum 8 weeks. So it's like a 5-week difference between getting something out in Pakistan or China. So if you at a point where you can take the time and or you got the pay to where, okay, I'm gonna get 6 things made with China and spread it out to where I'm not having no dead periods, then go China. But if you want to rock out, get some fast, build the brand up, and then transition to China, go Pakistan. Or I know people who use Pakistan right now. I know people who use both. You feel me? There's no real answer. All you could do is just take knowledge from a bunch of people, handful of people, and then you could just jump in the field, make your mistakes, put what you learned to work, and see what works best for you. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope this video helped somebody. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. As always, like I did with this video, if you have something you want me to talk about specifically, drop it in the comments. I will make a video on it. Definitely, I'm locked in this year. I did my first ever stream yesterday. It was beautiful, man. We had up to 50 people in there on the Twitch stream, and we also dual streamed to TikTok. So follow me on TikTok at Spencer X Sanders. Follow me on Twitch at Spencer X Sanders. We did a design stream yesterday. We're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways, design giveaways, and just a bunch of stuff you can do to just take your brand to the next level. You feel me? Because helping y'all is really helping me too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We about to do another 10K unboxing video today. I got another $10,000 load coming today. The production will get better. Everything will continue to get better. We locked in. But yeah, thank y'all for your time. If you watched all the way through, I love and appreciate you. Y'all know that. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.